Hey, Dorianin here. Um, I'm putting two videos up in the same night because I actually forgot about a question Grappling Ignorance had asked me about my very first vlog. I noticed my traffic went up once I started naming them, so yeah, we're gonna go with that. But yeah, on my first vlog, I made a derogatory reference to new atheists as compared to I guess original atheists or atheists in general. And he asked me to clarify what it was exactly the difference was. So this is more of a video response to his question than an actual vlog, but I thought it was a fairly good question and an important question. And I had to do a bit of research, and I had to do a bit of thinking about what I actually meant when I said it. And I was wrong um, when I made my original comments because I didn't even really understand the the freaking value of the terms that I used at the time. And after doing a bit of reading and a bit of research, I realized that as far as I think and I believe, I am a dyed-in-the-wool atheist. And, well, even dyed-in-the-wool is a horrible, horrible way to put it. I am an agnostic atheist. I am not a Gnostic atheist. I do not believe in the supernatural or in any deities because I find there is no evidence to support it. But at the same time, I am an anti-theist. I think religion is responsible for some of the most vile atrocities in the history of mankind. And I know after a statement like that, a great many of you are going to go, oh, what about Pol Pot or Hitler or Stalin? And it's a very easy argument to rejoinder. Not a single one of those people did the horrible things they did in the name of atheism. They did the horrible things they did in the name of power, much like the current government in the United States. I'm Canadian, by the way. Um, and actually, in the case of Hitler, he was a devout Catholic, and it took quite a while before the Vatican actually disavowed him. So yeah, check your history, people. But yeah, as far as atheists versus new atheists go, after thinking about it and reading about it, I would say new atheists are a cliquish sort. A new atheist is somebody who grew up in a fairly secular household, probably suburban. Not going to cast any stones here, but at a guess, I would say that would be the demographic. And they never had to go through any hardships for their atheism. For a new atheist, it's just something they assume. It's like, oh, I don't believe in any of that stupid nonsense, and I'm gonna throw stupid comments out on YouTube and Reddit and fucking Twitter and whatever else. An old atheist, in my opinion, these are people born in the 70s, born in the 60s, to a lesser extent born in the 80s, who actually had to deal with ostracism. And frickin' when they actually came out with the fact they don't believe this, they're coming out to devout families and devout communities, and they're suffering a great deal of hardship. The first time I remember about 10 years ago, actually the second to last time I saw my father in person, actually. He asked me, do you believe in Jesus? And it was one of the hardest things I ever had to do, but I had to be honest. And I said, well, I believe Jesus may have existed as a person, but there is no way I can believe he was the son of God or any sort of supernatural entity, and that he had any real importance to anybody outside of his immediate circle, other than culturally, politically, and socially, obviously, because his legacy, whether he existed or not, the legacy of this mythical person has obviously made vast changes in society over the last 2,000 years. But yeah, he broke down in tears. This was the man I had last seen in a mental hospital after he started claiming to his workmates that God had chosen him to bring the new Messiah into the world. So it's kind of a double whammy for him. I'm obviously not the Messiah. Yeah, so that's my take. An old atheist is someone who actually suffered for their atheism and had to endure. Grappling Ignorance, the person I'm responding to now, if anybody cares to check out his story, yeah, no, that's why his videos are in a masked and hooded face, is because the amount of fucking vitriol this man had to fucking endure because of his lack of belief is, I want to say astounding, but that's not the right word. I would say horrific, insane. Like, no, that is the difference between an old and a new atheist. Is a new atheist suffers nothing from their so-called lack of belief. In the case of a new atheist, it's a belief. They believe there's no God. An original atheist, an actual atheist, does not believe in any gods. That's it. There is a vast, wide range of personalities that can encompass, but that is an atheist. An atheist just does not believe in a god. If you're that's an agnostic atheist. There's no evidence for any deity who influenced the world in any way, shape, or form. Some of us, me, I take it further. I don't believe in the supernatural in any way, shape, or form. I don't believe anything supernatural or outside the realm of current science really has any evidence for existing. That includes psychokinesis, telepathy, dowsing, mind reading. No. It's all bullshit. Some of them don't take it that far. You can look around. Google is a wonderful tool. Use it. And a new atheist is basically a Gnostic atheist. They believe there's no God because it's easy and it gets them attention. And I don't think that's a good way to be either. To me, that still smacks of faith and immaturity, quite frankly. So, in my rambling sort of way, I hope I've answered Grappling Ignorance's question. I encourage everybody to check out Grappling Ignorance's channel and Dark Matter 2525's channel. And, yeah. Word and shit.